Purpose Counseling and Wellness Center. Therapy. Feel like you're falling apart? Let us help you find the missing pieces in your life. Purpose Counseling and Wellness Center, PCWC, provides a variety of therapeutic counseling services geared towards helping individual families and the communities. Our goals is to assist individuals holistically through our transpersonal counseling, psychological services. We are also available on Psychology Today. Give us a call today. Hello, lovelies. Hello, family. Hello, energy beings. And welcome. Welcome to my 11th episode of the Intuitive Universal Ancestry series here on YouTube. Well, today, we're going to talk about clearing out and not giving up. Clearing out and not giving up. But before we start, I want to thank everyone for joining me every week on my channel. I really do appreciate it. I want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Those of you all who've been with me from day one or just joined me, I greatly appreciate it. I want to thank you all and give gratitude for the donations and also for the referrals I get from my counseling wellness business. I really do appreciate that, and I want to tell you thank you. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe down below and hit the notification bell, and I would greatly appreciate that. So let's get started. So today we're going to talk about clearing out and not giving up. It says some days might be more fruitful than others. And that's true. Sometimes we do have our ups and downs throughout life. That's just a part of life. I did a video a while back about storms. Sometimes we have nice sunny weather, and then sometimes we have the storms. And sometimes we have to figure out a way to get through those storms. Y'all may want to check out that video. There may be sometimes when it seems like that things are not flowing. And that is true. Sometimes things don't seem like it's flowing, and a lot of times you can feel very discouraged when you have those days when it just seems like nothing's flowing. But sometimes instead of just getting frustrated and overwhelmed and constantly doing the same thing over and over again, that's the time you may need to go back and sit back and reflect and think about what it is that you may be doing wrong. Sometimes you might be going the wrong direction or doing something the wrong way. That's the time to sit down and reflect and see what it is that is not connecting. It does not necessarily mean that you should give up. Exactly. A lot of times we give up. We might be close to a goal or that we've been trying to reach, and sometimes people just get up and get frustrated. I see this all the time. For example, I'm a therapist. I'm a licensed therapist, and I work with clients all the time. And I've seen people, especially for example, college students. They go through the whole, especially if they get their bachelor's degree. They go through the first 3 years, going through college and everything. But then they get so close to the end where it's their senior year where they give up. I've seen that a lot because it gets harder towards the end and they get burnt out and then give up. But that's not the time you should give up. You should keep on going. And sometimes maybe getting a little break or stepping back from the situation and coming back to it, rejuvenating yourself, that's key to getting, continue moving forward. But it means that you may need to reevaluate and take time to regather, like I was saying earlier, to regather and meditate. Meditation is key. Sometimes we're doing things, we just go, and we pray over and ask God for help and guidance. But we oftentimes forget the meditation part, which is the sitting down and listening. And sometimes that's what you need, is that extra time to just sit down, clear your head, and to regather yourself. Also, take time to reevaluate because it might be something missing or something that you are missing, or you might doing something a little off that might need some fine tweaking, Also, when was the last time you've done your spiritual exercise? I talked about that before. Spiritual exercise. It's important to have a routine. A lot of times people don't have a routine. They just go. And a lot of times when they go, they just, they're so fixated on the physical world that they forget to go within and connect with the universe. Because the wisdom is there. Lies right inside of you. If you just take the time to listen, a lot of times we don't do that. And a lot of times when we're just so fixated on the outside world and just going, we tend to lose ourselves. That's why I said it's important to get, to dig deeper and to go within and to connect with the Most High. And it says here, there are some energy drainers in your midst. Y'all got to keep that in mind. There's always some energy drainers somewhere. I call them energy drainers. These can be, users. I talked about that in another video about users. They come in different forms. Some of them are karmas for life lessons and everything. They like distractions. And they can be energy drainers. And you're trying to focus on getting your purpose off the ground, your mission. And then all of a sudden this person come out of nowhere and distracts you. And it happens every time. I've seen it so many times. That's why you gotta be able to identify the patterns. A lot of times these things come over and over and over again because they are life lessons that you need to learn. Maybe you haven't caught on from the previous situation. Might have been a situation or a relationship or someone you were seeing. And I don't know if y'all experience be the same person, but the same type of person, but a different body, same spiritual energy. That's the best way to describe it. Same spiritual energy being, energy that you keep on picking up, but they be in a different body. And it just keeps coming in different situations and circumstances. And that's when you have to be able to spot those things from a mile away and go, and say, I'm not dealing with this time. Give them the brick wall. I said, no. But anyway, it says it's time to clear out lower energies within your inner circle and around your environment. So that's important. They got to clear out. And a lot of times you have to do a clearing, and reevaluate your friend group. Things are not flowing or going the way it needs to go, and you see that certain things or certain situations are constantly railroading you or blocking you or creating blockages. That's when you need to go back and reevaluate your life situation and go, oh, okay, I need to fix this. Okay. And sometimes you have to fix things by clearing out the lower energies, negative energies. Because some people, I spoke about it last week in the previous video. Last week I spoke about opening connections. I believe it was last week, or it might have been a week before, or it might have been a Believe in Yourself video. But one of those videos, I was talking about how we allow people in our inner circle that shouldn't even be there. A lot of times we keep these people in our around our inner circle when they weren't supposed to stay in our life for a long period of time. A lot of times you just cross paths with people and then you go different directions because it was never meant for you all to be together or to be friends or whatever. It was just for that moment in time that y'all were the short period of time. And so that's important. Sometimes you have to clear these things out. You might have outgrown certain friend groups, Stay balanced. It says stay balanced and clear. Enables you to receive your guidance from the universe, the Most High. And that's key. Staying balanced and staying clear. That's why it goes back to the spiritual exercise, making it a routine. Some people have a hard time with meditation starting off. Some, if you do, try guided meditation, where you have a voice and that with music typically or some sort of meditation sound. And you can usually get that on different apps or something, even on YouTube, just to follow around along with it and until you get the hang of it. And then after a while, you become a master at meditating. But people don't realize meditation is a skill. It's a skill that you can grow into with time. You just have to practice doing it daily. You start small, then work your way to big. That's the key. Well, these are my. This is the end of the 11th session of this series of clearing out and not giving up. So this is the end of this video, and I will start on the card reading. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the card reading. I wanted to share, this time I'm doing this from the butterfly deck. I love the butterfly deck. But this week I had a interesting encounter. I had a butterfly laying on my car. You know how you have the glass, the rear view mirror on the back? It was on the back. It was like sitting on the rear view mirror. Not the rearview mirror, but it was sitting on the mirror where you could, on the car, off to the side of the car. And I wanted to roll down the window and take a picture of it, but I was afraid it was going to fly away. But I took a picture of it and I put it on my Instagram, you guys. It should be up there by now. If y'all check out my Instagram, y'all will see the cute butterfly look dead at me with a little itty bitty eyes. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you all. But my daughter, I told my daughter about it, and she said, "That's good luck, Mom. That means good luck." So yeah. But I wanted to use this card deck because it represents changes, and since we were talking about clearing out and not giving up. Clearing out means changing, making a shift. Anyway, let's get started, guys, on the card reading. Alrighty, Archangel Michael, the guardian angels of Ra, please guide us on which cards that we need. Please give direction to the cards for the collective. In Hawa's name, love and peace. So it is. Wow. 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 This reading for the collective. Please give us a reading for the collective, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, the guardian angels of Ra. Please give us a reading for the collective. What is it that you want the collective to know for this week, Archangel Michael? What is it that you want the collective to know this week? In Allah's name, love and peace. And so it is. Wow. I don't think that was just too many cards. Okay. Let's try it again. Any cards for the collection? Okay, there go one. Any more? Any more cards for the collection? Any more? Jason Michael, all the guardian angels of Hawaii. Any more cards? Wow. Number two. Any more for the collective? Oops, that one flew out. Thank you, Hawaii. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Here are the 3 cards for this week. This one says that This came out of the past. Memories. Memories. Let's see what it says about memories. Um, it was in the past tense. So let's see what it says about memories. It says here, this card guides you to reflect on happy memories as you look back on your life. Remembering the good times can elicit those joy feelings and help you to focus upon the love instead of the pain. If you're grieving the loss of a loved one, feeling glad at the time that you did spend with them is especially helpful. So I don't know who this card is for, but this is about memories, reflecting on happy memories. It landed on the past tense, so I don't know if it happened in past tense, and some of you all may be experiencing grief, and sometimes cherishing the memories of loved ones is a way to heal from grief work. If you have some sort of loss or feeling some sort of pain, also making sure you spend quality time with family and friends, people who love you, is key to healing with grief. You don't want to be alone. People who are feeling depressed, sometimes want to self-isolate. So make sure you do not self-isolate. Make sure you spend time with family and friends and loved ones. That is key to healing. Not being alone, and also going outside and getting fresh air. But here is the card for the past. Okay. And this one says sentimental feelings. Sentimental feelings. This is the second card that came out. And let's see what sentimental feelings says here. It says there's something that your past that's attracting your attention. This card is asking you to explore old deep feelings as a way to open it up and healing your heart. Perhaps you located an item that brings back memories. Use memories and feeling as paths to explore. So once again, this is another card about memories, sentimental feelings. It says recovering from a lost object. Also paying tribute to loved ones, collecting vintage items. Perfect time to work on unhealed situations from past so that you can resolve them and move forward. So that could be another form of clearing out. Sometimes having old memories from the past can slow people down. And we was talking about clearing out, of course, we were talking about it from a friendship or people, associates that you have in your inner circle, but it can also be from old wounds. Wounds can also linger and cause you to slow down and not proceed and move forward into your daily life like you're supposed to. And so it's good to recover from this. And it says here, creating a scrapbook or sentimental objects. It says a perfect time to work on unhealed situations from past so that you can resolve them and move on. Having guidance from a therapist or a support group or feelings that's intimidating. This process can lead you to go to heavy weights to different realize that you carry, that you enjoy your life and move forward fearlessly. So yeah, it helps you to start looking at these old feelings that you have, old wounds. And some of you all have old wounds, traumas that you're dealing with. And sometimes that can be a heavy weight that you're carrying. And sometimes it's good to release that. And that might be something that you need to be clearing out, past wounds. So I hope this resonates with somebody. Someone is dealing with a past hurt. Someone's dealing with a past hurt. Sentimental feelings. And then, of course, memories or loss And this one here, I'm not sure who this is for. This is a general card read. It says here, relationships and dynamics. Relationships and dynamics. It was in the future. It's the last card that just shut out. It shot out. It says this card indicates that there have been some changes in one or more of your relationships with your family, friends, or a romantic partner. These senses that you have less in common and are growing apart. So that's what we was talking about, the clearing out and growing apart. That inner circle that we was talking about, people who you have close, you might have been close at first, but then sometimes some relationships are not meant to be for a whole lifetime. Sometimes people grow apart, and that's true. I've seen it all the time in the counseling business or the career that I've been in, doing the sessions. I see this a lot. It says here, this may be because you are more sensitive or more cautious. And that's true. Sometimes people are growing and your feelings within certain people, perhaps the past, you are numbed your emotions and awareness, and now you have feelings and you're awoke. So this card really resonates with what we was talking about, and it says the most important relationship of all is yourself. You need to take care of your feelings and needs in this situation. Some of you all are starting to have aha moment, are starting to see things as they really are. Like I said, some things you can't tolerate like you used to because you're being more aware and in tune of some of the things that are not resonating with you in your life. And so it says here, but unfortunately, you're denying yourself happiness. This will have a negative impact on the relationship. Therefore, you're guided to be honest with yourself about your needs, even if it means working with a counselor or support group. Some of y'all might need a therapist, If you do, it's good to go and get help or have a friend that you can trust. A positive friend that you can go to and talk to about your situation. As you may change, all of your relationships will be affected. It's time for you to start sorting your feelings about each of them and bring healthy balance into your life. And that's true. Sometimes you have to reevaluate everything. Like I said, reevaluating what you're doing, because sometimes things are not flowing right. It's because you need to clear out. Some of you all, it's time to clear out. And it's time to clear out. And sometimes y'all are giving up because you haven't cleared out because the weight is too great. And sometimes you have to look at those memories, look at the sentimental parts, but also look at too the relationship dynamics. Look at it as a whole. And it says here, as you change, your relationships will be affected in time. And so you get a chance to bring healthy balance into your life when you do this. And it means moving your relationship in a healthier direction. Sometimes these changes helps you to move things in the right direction. You're able to get more things done and more things accomplished when you had a chance to reevaluate things as they really are. And you get a chance to heal yourself. And also, a new person entering the picture. Who knows? Might be a new person, new situation, new business, new everything, just because you reevaluate everything and make some changes. Sometimes you have to make changes in order and clear out things in order for things to move forward, to remove the resistance, But anyway, this is the end of this session, you guys. Please like this video and thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell below. Until next time, love and peace, family. Bye-bye.